So this is a game I never knew existed, and I thought I owned all these the games from is it Don't Nod? Oh, I thought it was Do Not, but anyway, I've never played this game. I actually got it a couple of days ago. So I'm going. Can I start a new game? Oh, wait a second. I don't like that because I want to start afresh. Subscribe. One sec. Let's quit to main menu. See if we can actually restart the game. Can we delete our saves? Let's delete that and let's start again. Okay, now I feel better. I just gave it a quick test to make sure it works. So I saw the first like 5 minutes of the game.
The skies are finally clearing up after a light rain fell most of the afternoon. The weather's approaching 49 degrees, so we've got a brisk West Virginia evening ahead of us. Wrap up tight and settle in, folks. This is 104.3 WVCK, the Basswood Sound. I'm your host, Carrie Hammond. Coming up after a short break, mental health expert Dr. Wick will discuss the recent opioid epidemic that's been affecting.
Probably should talk through this so I don't get any kind of copyright claims or whatever on YouTube. Probably will now because I got to speak. But no, I've got pretty much all their games, so I thought this was one I should definitely test out. So got it quite cheap as well. So, but it's been out for I think it's been out for a couple of years. So I don't know how I missed this one, but I did. But yeah, it started off pretty cool. It was a little bit like Life is Strange, but also maybe Quantum Break. A little bit. You'll know what I mean when you see it. But I do love the progression of their games, though. How they started off, the graphics were kind of iffy, and they're gradually getting better and better at their styles, especially for the characters. Can't wait for the new Life is Strange game, though. But I still haven't finished. Was it True Colors? I streamed the first chapter, but I never actually stuck with it for some reason. I still got it installed, so I mean, I don't know. Would anybody want to see me complete True Colors? Let me know. If you're on YouTube and you're watching this, let me know. And if people want to see it on YouTube, I'll just record it for YouTube. I should actually start streaming on YouTube. Something I mean, my follower list, I'm actually getting to the point where my YouTube channel is going to have more than my Twitch channel, so I mean, it might get to the point where I might just stream on YouTube and just forget about Twitch. If anybody's not following me on YouTube,
before the funeral.
Might be the time to do that. Now, you can't run for some reason in this bit, but you can walk.
This place was always one for decisions. Somewhere for things to fall apart.
I think every game should have a run feature, especially if you've played it before. Now, one thing I didn't do last time was I
came up here every chance I could. One of the all-time great views. Really makes a small town look big.
I didn't check every single bit around here, and I wish I did. But now I can do it. Cemetery.
I remember spending entire summers on the banks, fishing with Nick. My hometown. It felt more imposing in my nightmares.
This one?
Strange to think of Basswood without its mine.
And we've got this one, which... Here we go.
I'm not sure Nick would even want me at his funeral, given how I left things.
Warning!
You'd think the massive cliff face would be a giveaway.
Or danger, I should say. No, warning. Thinking of my last stream I had to put up on YouTube, I had to put a bit of a disclaimer on it. just to make sure people were okay. Oh. Gonna
There
clean
seems
it.
to be something here.
And I think I got an achievement for doing that last time. But, not this time. You got the achievement.
I get the feeling it still sees some use, given how bad the coverage is up here.
I've actually seen quite a lot of old telephone boxes. I've got a picture, I might put up on Discord. It's a picture that says internet. It's a telephone booth that says internet at the top, and then underneath it's a telephone. No internet, just telephone. Pretty funny.
These trails were great to walk if you wanted to feel truly alone. Hunting is another tradition I could never get behind. Just don't see the appeal.
I'm not going to read these things out to you, because you know I don't like to do it like that anyway.
A lot of people were upset when it closed, but not upset enough to fix it.
I'm a nervous person as it is, and reading out
I
stuff
left a
is
sandwich
not
in
my
it for a whole week
strong
once.
point.
Dad never let me forget it.
And the controller of
Used to
choice
love
today
looking at Basswood from up
is
here.
PlayStation 5.
Helped give me perspective. Until that day.
Yeah, we're high. Up, that is. We have to click on that, but I just want to have a quick. Freeze! Freeze everywhere. Okay. This is the part I was talking about. Oh, it's not Quantum Break I'm thinking of, it's the one after that.
Why can't the real world be as clear and peaceful as my own mind?
I still haven't completed Quantum Break. I've played it like 3 times, like 2-3 years between it. Like stopped it and then went back to it like another 2 years time. Still haven't completed that game.
Even if it does mean nothing stays hidden in here. Not even me.
Yeah. I'm thinking that some of this stuff we'll probably see later in the game if we can't reach.
I've been meaning to ask you something. Don't freak out. Would you be my little girl's godfather? I wouldn't trust anyone else with this.
I guess his mate had passed away.
And yet I stopped taking his calls.
Oh, it is.
He even called once the day before he died. I'll never know what he wanted to talk to me about.
This is Anna. She works freelance. Does a lot of the human interest pieces.
What can I say? I'm interested in humans and their pieces. What do you like to write?
I gotta run to a review with Walt. You two feel free to chit-chat. And Sam, be nice.
I had never met someone so interested in others. Even in me.
The story is important. You know I think that. It's just... people around here have short tempers and long memories. Be careful. Sam, are you even listening to me?
Listening to who?
I heard you, Anna. But no.
Okay. Technically we're listening to
wasn't
ourselves,
listening.
right? Listening to our memories. Before we do that, have a quick look around. It's pretty cute, isn't it? Pretty nice. Anyway.
Come on, Anna. Look at this.
What is it? Someone skinny dipping?
Anna, you really need to see this.
I can't even see. Something's blocking it. Sam, what are you doing?
I'm trying to be romantic.
What? Wait. Please don't tell me you're proposing.
I'm down on one knee, a ring. What else would I be doing? You look like I just ran over your grandma. Okay, the silence is really starting to scare me now. Anna, please say something.
Sam, put that away. Come on. I don't want a ring. I don't need a ring. You should know that. We've discussed it before.
We weren't happy. She was the one brave enough to face that. Lost in my head again. How much time did I miss?
Bin! The bin! You can read journals. Okay, return to the car. Okay. Why not?
I missed the funeral. Maybe it's for the best. On the bright side, Nick's not alive for me to let him down again. Sorry, Walter, but I don't think I'll stick around. Given up already? Just a quick, depressing jaunt down memory lane and then you're gone? I know you think that the only thing waiting for you down there is hurt. Lots of hurt. And you might be right. But it's been 2 years. It's time to face the world. Time to adult. The good news, though, at least you don't have to do it alone.
And Nick won't be here. I'm almost. Oh, sorry. Nick won't care. I can't read. I'll put I'm almost there. Nice. Okay, we're lying, but technically.
Lost the signal. Some things never change.
All right, so it doesn't matter what we type. Although when we get signal, it will be sent.
Really? You actually came?
It's been a while. You've gotten taller.
Can we talk?
We're talking right now.
It's cold.
Awkward silence?
So,
You left.
Joan, that's not fair.
You left.
Ooh, okay, choices. Let me explain.
It was more complicated than just me and you.
It's always more important than me.
Joan, listen. After Anna and I broke up, I couldn't keep living with her. I didn't have anywhere else to stay. So I moved back in with my mom, who's over in Connecticut these days.
You didn't call, text, or anything. You were just gone.
I don't know what to say to that. You're right. I wasn't in a state where I could reach out to anyone. I'm still not. If Nick hadn't died, I never would have come back.
Thanks for being honest. You're always at least honest. Listen, I wanted to talk to you about what happened to Dad. It doesn't make sense. He wouldn't have just crashed. He drove like a grandma, you know that. It's wrong. I don't buy it.
I'm just in town for the funeral, Joan. I'm not a PI or a cop.
You're the closest thing I can talk to. Will you just look into it, Muley? Please?
She wants her father's death to mean something. But where does that lead?
What if it leads to the truth? That could change everything.
An hour ago, you wanted to run away. Now you want to start another investigation?
A few questions won't hurt anyone. Just tonight. To reassure her. And myself.
This is a wake. If you poke around, people may end up poking back. Okay, whatever you do, at least leave the kid out of it. It would be cruel to lead her on,
Friends don't lie to each other.
even if it means disappointing her again. It's your call.
Ooh. Oh no, this is a big choice. What do you think, guys? Keep her out of it or promise to look into it? What do you think we should go for? So, as he said, if we promise to look into it, we might actually find something that might go against us. I mean, people might start looking into us. Keep out of trouble? So keep her out of it, yeah? You think left or right? Go for keep her out of it then.
I wish it didn't happen too, Bug, but sometimes life just isn't fair.
I thought he meant something to you, too.
He did mean something to me. He was my best friend. But you can't fix this by trying to force pieces that don't fit together.
Whatever. I'm tired. If my mom asks, tell her I went home.
Ain't happy. We pretend we're the Terminator.
Might as well talk to Walter. I'll have
From
to
getting
sooner
naked.
or later.
Hey, we can walk faster. Good.
Whoever said you can judge someone by their car never met Tara.
Cars over here. There's a police car here. Pretty nice graphics. Oh, we can't.
Some of the police force stopped by, which means most of the police force stopped by.
Yes, the cat food is under the sink. Yes, yes it is, Mother. Trust me. Oh, Samuel is here. I'll call you back. Samuel Higgs, as I live and breathe. Has it really been over 2 years? Regardless, I'm so glad you finally made it. It's good to see you. What kept you?
A trip down memory lane. I missed the funeral, but I made it to Nick's wake.
You have to bring it in for a hug. It's a Basswood back in town requirement. So good to see you.
Hey, let's
Even
hug
if I
him.
wish the circumstances were different. In times like these, we need the comforting touch of others. At least I do. Also, have you spoken to Anna lately?
No, why?
No reason. If you get the chance, we should catch up. We should really catch up. I'll see you inside.
Before we do that, though, have a look.
I haven't read an issue of this paper since I left. I wonder how they've been doing without me.
He's a legend. Oh, we can look up and down. 2018. Okay, Nick died in a car accident. Rest tomorrow at Heaven's Gate Cemetery. I take it we'll have to go there, maybe. And we're at the place where it's. Okay, so we're probably going to meet Kathy at some point, which is his
Must have been a
ex-wife.
hard issue to write.
Oh look!
I'm not ready for this.
Oh, yes, you are. We're going in.
Here we go.
Thing. A long load. It's on an SD card as well, by the way. Or not SD, a solid state drive, I should say. One of the fastest ones.
Mr. Samuel Higgs, big shot investigative reporter.
Didn't think you'd ever be back in here.
I'd gladly slash your tires. But that means you couldn't leave town. And you are leaving town right after this, right?
Let's
If
slice.
you aren't, well, Nick's memory only goes so far. That's what I thought.
Come on, it ain't worth it. Making friends already, I see.
Declan, been a while.
Hey, careful. I'd rather not be working tonight. And you always seem to angry up everyone's blood.
Just here for Nick.
I'm only here to pay my respects to Nick. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah, shame that. You watch yourself.
Hey.
I think it's time I go put up a photo at the memorial board. That's what people do, right? It's supposedly the spirit of coal. Doesn't really belong here anymore.
Okay, so we have to pay our respects. Have a quick wander around though. Declan's there. Let's leave talking to people just now.
That's where Nick and I sat every time he dragged me out for drinks after work.
Oh, look, here's the arcade machine. Oh,
Sammy! Oh, it's been ages.
Tara?
Oh, me? I've had this stomach thing lately, always churning. And this thing with Nick, his car went up like a Sunday ham. He burned alive, you know. Have you met Hugh?
Jesus.
He took over the old pharmacy just after you left.
No.
The infamous Sam. I've read that article you wrote on the mine.
Oh, she's got no
you must
filter.
have put in a lot of legwork on that.
It took reading thousands of public records, but a pattern emerged of willful negligence.
You are a bulldog. A dangerous man to anyone using power to exploit others.
That's nice of you to say.
Oh, don't hesitate to drop by the pharmacy sometime.
Oh, and Sam, you...
But for now, I have a feeling you're not here for us.
Oh, right. Don't be a stranger, Sam.
I'm gonna say, Mike, I played Date Came from the Desert yesterday for the first time, and didn't get far. It's a really hard game. And very confusing. Ooh, Mind Palace.
Can't believe this whole thing's still working.
Oh yeah, this is the Mind Palace. We're going back in. It's, yeah, it was a very hard game. I didn't know what I was doing, and it told me like certain things. I'm like, okay, that makes sense, and then couldn't figure out what to do with it. I like this. This is pretty cool. It does feel a bit like a little bit like Quantum Break, or what's the film? What's the game that came out after that? Control. I got a feeling of that. Ooh, memory. Yeah, let's speak through this so I don't get any copyright strikes. Until they start talking, if they do. But what's it? You can't. But you can't lose. Yeah, no, you can't lose. I died in it. No joke. Watch the stream. Yeah, I was on it for about an hour and then I died and the ants took over. I think my game was a bit glitching though, because when I was killing the ants with the grenades, I kept killing them. Then I ran out of grenades and they kept coming at me. But when I watched somebody play it on YouTube the day after, as in this morning, the ants retreated. But my version they didn't. So, not really sure what was going on there. But, yeah. It happened. It's recorded as well, so... But I liked what I saw, but it was a bit, yeah, a bit strange. There we go. Hopefully that's talked over that. That should help. Okay, here's the arcade machine. Pac-Man. I will at one point have my own arcade machine.
Nick and I spent so much money on this machine.
Because I've got all the parts, just need to build the shell. Drum kit. I don't think, yeah, sometimes you can't, yeah, sometimes it just tells you what things are. You can't actually interact with them. Cool, cool. Darts?
Some people can play this game drunk. Anna was best at 3 beers.
Darts when drunk. Restroom. What does it say? I have no idea. Can we actually read it? I mean, whatever. Oh, we did that one already. It's other one over here we want. Somebody's taking over. Okay. Cool. Now, can we read this one? Apparently not. Oh, no, we can. Oop. All right, so he's been putting up, it looks like, photos of people that used to work there. Cool. Right, what are we supposed to do now? Something we had to do, wasn't there? There's Declan. We need to find something to find, wasn't it? Oh,
I didn't know you read Dickens.
He's owned this bar for almost a decade and still can't afford another employee.
Not really. You just quoted him a couple of times and I found it sounded
Walter
good.
can be overwhelming at times, but he means well.
Then you should read Great Expectations. It's a
So I had to throw them all out on their ear, and only then did I realize.
Ah, Samuel, my favorite ex-muckracker. Join us. Join us.
How was the funeral?
Wasn't there. Setting up for this.
Everyone came, most of the town, it felt like. A sea of sad, wet eyes. I gave the eulogy. Felt hollow. So hollow. He worked for me for years. For years. My best reporter. What do you even say about him?
he was a team player. He was dedicated. Yeah, let's go with that one.
Remember that article? Something about stoplights? No one cared, but he did. Months of effort.
Yield signs. He approached each story with his pen like a knight wielding a sword.
It's the small things. Like he always kept his window down. Said cars made him claustrophobic. That's how he stays with us. The little details.
I remember the bar bets about that safe spot at Pac-Man. He got me one night.
Yeah, got me once too. Can't believe it's real.
Enough about Nicholas, enough.
Oh, I have to Google that, see if that's real.
How have you been, Sam? How have you really been?
I spend all day doing nothing. I don't even count days. They just blur together. Nick's death barely hit me. It was like a pinprick compared to just everything.
Time heals most wounds. Some it just makes worse. Sounds like you need something to pull you out of your rut.
Well, I think I've taken enough of your gent's time.
Go, mingle, circulate, but you must join us for an actual round later. You must.
Oh, we're gonna do it.
Oh, Walter, can I ask you something?
Questions are the fountainhead of knowledge.
Nick's crash. Was there anything suspicious about it?
I asked myself the same thing. The very same thing. It did seem odd. Young Nicholas, a careful man in all things, including driving. I looked into it myself. You know what I found?
What?
A tragic accident with nothing amiss. I am both relieved and saddened to say.
Ah.
Life is rarely like a crime thriller, and while I don't mind you asking, some might find it a distasteful conversation at a man's memorial.
Yeah.
Especially from you.
I'll keep that in mind.
See that you do, my boy. See that you do.
So, I think we do have to go over here, and... Oh, here's Kathy.
There was no love lost between Kathy and Nick since their divorce. But anyone can see she's taking his death hard. Kathy,
Sam, you actually came. You got some nerve. Joan texted me. Says she already went home after you upset her.
I was just... I don't know.
Look, Joan was really hurt when you left town. Nick and I were never close after the breakup, and Joan's never had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
Maybe don't break her heart this time when you leave town. All right?
Your daughter thinks Nick's crash doesn't make sense.
She's a little girl who lost her father. She's confused right now. Don't you go encouraging her, or worse, putting those thoughts in her head. I frankly thought you knew better.
Do you think she has a point?
I think you should stay away from her.
Okay. Let's, Oh, we can do a mind place. Let's do that. It's the Pac-Man machine. Do we get to play it? That would be cool. Pretty cool looking though. Yep. Always the back bit that looks like shit.
You're a lot like Pac-Man, Sam.
I consume everything in my path.
You find every last bite. The mine closing wasn't your fault. Your investigation just hurried things up. You probably saved some lives, you know.
Hi, Dad. Hi, Muley.
You piece of
Language.
Is that a wedding ring?
I didn't know you were thinking about marriage.
Oh, it's just... it feels like the right thing to do.
Dad, what's the point of getting married?
Well,
Yeah, what is the point?
it's just one of those things people do, Bug. Here, you can play.
Someone has to show you grown-ups. Video games are the realm of the young.
Have you talked to Anna about this?
That's kind of the point. I'll talk to her about it when I show her the ring.
If you say so. Hey, just remember I'm here, right? If you need anything. Anything but my arcade secrets. Those I'll take to the grave.
Did you hear about Pac-Man used to be called Puck-Man? If you haven't, watch Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
Sorry we lost touch. Sorry I lost touch. Rest up, big guy.
There it is.
This photo always looked weird. Nick could never keep a straight face. Happier times.
Why can't we click on Nick and is it going to let us?
Bug was so small back then.
There we
We
go.
drove straight to the sea after work on a Friday. Hell of a weekend. Those two were a great team. Look at us.
Did we do this one?
I wonder who took that picture. He was more her best friend than a dad.
The top one has got nothing. Oh well. Checked everything on this board, haven't I? Back.
Samuel, guess I lost the bet.
I'm taking this as like a murder mystery game.
Yeah, that bet you'd never come back to Basswood? Not after you went careening out of town like a bat out of hell the instant that article broke bad.
Ooh, that's not why I left. Won my bet. Who was the bet with? Let's click on that one.
That wasn't the reason I left town.
Oh, you think it was that girl of yours? You left because the town hated your guts.
What are you even doing here, Dennis? You and Nick become friends or something?
Nope. He thought I was a drunk, which I am. And I thought he was a hack, which he was.
This coming from the IT guy. Didn't know resetting passwords could give you a journalism degree.
It can. But it does give me less patience for people who sling mud my way. Relax. I'm just playing. At least tell me how you been.
He killed them. I know we just started the game, but he killed them. Things haven't been great.
Really good. I'm thinking of going back to school. Go for another master's.
So you don't have a clue what to do with yourself. Anyway, cheers to Nick. A man that, unlike us, people actually liked. Speaking of which...
The ex-fiance, is it? I still haven't learned to play my guitar. Had it for 2 years.
As time draws near, my dearest dear, when you and I must part. How little you know of the grief and woe in my poor aching heart. 'Tis but I suffer.
Don't cry, guys. Don't cry.
For your sake. Believe me, dear, that's true. I wish
They don't nod games have also had good music though.
was staying here.
Or a good selection of kind of indie kind of music. Watch this, it's going to tell us to go over to her. I think we should go. We don't want to offend anybody. Let's.
No more than 3,000.
How do we talk
Bess
to her?
always had a soft spot for Nick.
I thought it was 4,000.
I think she liked his work ethic.
That's what crooked
Yeah, we can't.
farces want you.
Okay.
That amount is
Has it really been 2 years since I saw her? She hasn't changed a bit.
Go.
Anna?
Are you okay? Are you
Sam!
okay, Anna? Let it happen.
Sorry. Old habits. Why did it take so long for you to darken my doorstep?
It wasn't because of you. I'm here now. It hurts to come back. I'm here now.
Well, I'm here now. I'll have to try and come by more often. That's what I'm supposed to say, right? Even if not everyone around here would like it.
People around here have short tempers,
And long memories.
but most of them mean well. Sam, the mine was gonna close anyways. Maybe in a year or 2, 5, if the Lord has a sense of humor. It was gonna run dry or have an even bigger disaster. It wasn't your fault.
I didn't help. Tell that to her. Yeah, let's do that.
I wish everyone else understood that.
People are scared. Mad. You were easy to blame. When my father lost his legs, nobody knew the mine wasn't following regulations. You were the only one who started asking questions. Whenever people talk about you, he always says, you did the right thing.
Yeah, well, your dad's Joe. He's an oak. Unmoving and annoyingly supportive.
It wasn't just him. Nick thought your piece was great. He was actually jealous. He always wanted to write something that shook the pillars of heaven, as he used to put it. You know, Nick and I had moved in together. Started to get serious. But I think it's only now I realize how much I cared for him.
Yeah. Well,
You and Nick started going out? When did this happen?
A few months ago, he never told you? He asked me to let him be the one to say something. You two had been so close.
He probably tried. I hadn't been answering his calls.
Ah. That's the worst part, right? Anything broken just stays broken now. But this was all nice. The funeral, the wake. Walter did a good job. But it all just makes me feel heavy. It makes my heart hurt. Like Nick's memory has been laid on top of me and I'm still carrying him.
we're gonna go for it.
Nick's death. Do you know if he had any enemies? Working on anything dangerous?
Now, this is a real can of worms.
This is a wake.
I know that.
Do you? This isn't the time to be digging and pushing. You always do this. You always... I get it. I just... You're still you, huh? You'll always still be you, Sam. I hope you never change, but I can't handle this right now. I'm gonna go home. I hate that his stuff is all over my house. Then drink and cry all night. You do what you need to do. See you around.
Yeah, maybe I could have handled that a little bit better.
Samuel, come. Have a round with me.
I need a drink or two. Or 3. And then I'll go.
That's the guy who got the mine closed.
I can't believe you showed up.
Let's just do what we need to do.
Walter can be overwhelming at times, but he means well.
Are we going to get another option? We have to talk to... here we go. Here
So,
we go.
Nick
Have a beer.
wasn't drunk, and me? I was drunk as a skunk.
Ah, Samuel. Join us. We were just sharing stories about dear Nicholas. And let me get your next round. Maybe Ethan has a suggestion for a worthy spirit?
Oh, spirits? Oh, no. Friends drink beer.
Yes, I suppose that's fitting. To dear Nicholas.
That was pretty cool liquid simulation.
Yeah, he'd been coming in a lot lately. Sat right there. With a bad dad joke or two.
With friends, I guess? Maybe Anna.
No, by himself with his laptop as his date.
He never drank alone.
You two were close, though, right? Tell me about the man outside the bar.
He had a terrible memory. Couldn't remember names, dates, passwords. Kept his notes squirreled around him like a hoard.
I don't know. I hadn't spoken to him in almost 2 years. I cut this whole town out of my life, and now it's like I'm a stranger.
This place is in your blood. It's like an old glove. You have to give it time. The friend of man, the friend of truth. The friend of age, and guide of youth. Few hearts like his with virtue warmed, few hearts with knowledge so informed. If there's another world, he lives in bliss. If there is none, he made the best of this.
Burns. That from your eulogy?
You know Robert Burns? And no, just something I keep on hand for toasts.
Well, it's a good choice. And sorry about that, Sam. I wasn't trying to bring you down.
Brought myself
I'm
down.
the one dwelling on these things.
Wakes get sad. Very sad. Death and drinking is a heady brew.
Still, I'm showing jealousy for a dead man. Not the best look.
Some would say being honest with yourself is the only way to honor friends. How's the family taking it?
Kathy seems haunted. Spread overly thin, and I saw Joan storming off. Kathy has a lot to deal with, now more than ever. And who could prepare for losing a parent? Not a soul. Not a single soul.
Okay, so the ex-wife Kathy, I should say, probably saw that her ex-husband or partner had moved on, and I believe she killed her with the help of that creepy dude we saw earlier. There we go. I've solved this already.
It always seemed so easy for him. Every day he'd show up, smile, no matter what.
The qualities in a good man, that one deserves to be at the top.
Not a quality I possess.
This isn't a place for self-pity. This is a place for dour reflection.
Yes, and drinking.
Toast, yeah.
To Nick, he was my friend. He will be missed, but not forgotten.
Hear, hear.
Uh-oh. We're not going to try to drive, are we? Jesus. What's he having? I really like that water, the beer simulation. That's pretty cool, like.
What a night! I'd say that went well. Ish. You got to chat with everyone you've been avoiding. Even if Joan got inside your head with her whole dad mystery death thing. Just shut up. Coming back to Basswood was your idea. You're the one in the driver's seat, Sam. I can't make you do anything. Deep down, you've been looking for a reason to come back. It's gonna be one of those long nights inside your head, huh?
Was he like losing his shit? Let's go for that. It sounds sarcastic.
I am so very sorry. You stuck in existence, stuck in my head, just a terrible state you're in. Get your anger and sarcasm out of your system. Better you take it out on me than anyone else. You're back out in the world. Feeling emotions, fitting in, that's progress. Fuck the world. Pointless talking and more talking, and no one says what they mean. Go away. Let me enjoy being miserable. Just try and make sure you don't do anything stupid. No promises.
Oh, I got an achievement there, but it was too quick to read.
Checkout was at 9.
Huh?
Sir, we need the room.
No, stay out.
You have 10 minutes before we charge you for another day.
Okay. What kind of monsters have a checkout at 9?
Yeah, see, that's quite early.
What happened
Let's say
last
that
night?
in Wales I had to get out at 10.
My head. Pills plus drinking. That was not my best idea. Did I black out or what?
In the holiday, and I was saying that in Blackpool was 12.
I can't think straight.
It's an American thing.
I need some water on my face. Clear it up.
You know what, Mike? That's exactly what I would have to do nowadays. Get wasted alone. Although my brother did phone me yesterday, or he texted me saying, "Are you going to this nightclub thing?" And I'm like, I totally forgot about it. Hey, look at this. He's half naked. Nah, he's not. So yeah, I totally forgot about it. So I could have been out drinking with people, but I totally forgot. Although saying that, I'm sure he said to me, he was going to tell me that he was going to get tickets, and he was going to tell me when he got them, but he never did. So I forgot. The alarm says 9:50.
Checkout. They can wait a bit more.
Motel bed.
Didn't even get under the covers. Glad I even made it to the bed. God, what a headache. I feel like a small jackhammer in my left temple.
I wonder if we're gonna have like an out of
Just
body
tossed
thing.
on the floor. My mother would be proud.
Wonder if like the person we're seeing in his visions or in his head's gonna take over at one point.
At least it won't take me long to get my things.
We could still get out and get off church. Oh, nice! They've actually got proper, well, reflections as such. Did you see that? If I went to that nightclub, that was the first time I went to a nightclub in about a year and a half.
Already feel more human. Now, where did I put my shirt? I was at least hoping I'd look better than I feel.
But we're looking for a shirt, which is in there apparently. It's gonna be soaking, isn't it? Oh!
That's not good. That's... Where did I get this? What did I do?
Maybe he killed his mate. Ooh, this looks nice. Oh, I like this music. I hope you guys are bobbing your heads as well, because I'm bobbing my head. Look, coming for you, mate. Better run.
Sam, be more careful. Breathe. Focus. Find the way to calm down. Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
Let's try go for this one. Not that one. We keep going until one looks completely different. Oh, look, here we go. Come in, mate. You better run. Danger! Behind you. Oh. Some of these are not very nice. Take control. Oh, we went. Damn it! Went through the wrong one there.
Sam, focus. You have to find the right door. You need to steady yourself.
Behind you? Would that be a normal door? Probably not. So we're trying to find one that's probably not freaky. Control. Whoa. That's kind of cool. Something different.
You're doing good. Really good. You're almost there. Focus. Choose. Act. Deliberately.
Okay. Let's not choose just yet.
If I run, I need to face what happened. far away. Don't think. Just go.
Feels like it's the first one.
As fast as I can. Hide. It's never happened. Going on. If I run, I'll keep running. I need to face what happened. Answers.
I'm gonna go for this one. Probably wrong, but
Yes, answers.
there we go.
Good or bad, I need answers.
I got an achievement there, something about not being or needing help. I think. It's going to be about 10, 11 o'clock now.
I know what you're thinking. Stop thinking that. Pills and alcohol, you're lucky enough you didn't wake up dead. I need to know what happened last night. The last place I remember is the bar, so I'll start there. The squeaky nail gets hammered down. Maybe don't play lone wolf detective.
I'll be safer now.
There's too many questions about last night. All the obvious answers are bad, but worth knowing. Not all answers are worth knowing. I can't just run from whatever this is. So either help me or get out of my head. It's your life, Sam. I just live here.
I haven't finished the wake up scene. You guys think of this so far?
The more things change, the more they stay the same.
Interesting.
Do you really think breaking and entering is a good idea? Used Ethan's hidden spare key, no breaking involved. I don't know if he'll see it that way. I could wait for the bar to open, or I could look for answers. I picked the latter.
I can hear that we... I don't think we should probably pick up stuff. It's not ours.
Ethan and his parents. And I'm guessing that's his sister. He always thought they'd run the bar together.
I doubt Ethan's account somehow led to the blood on my shirt.
What do you think? Should we pick up this bottle? Should, but... No, I don't think we should pick up the bottle, because then we can be accused of stealing. Reminds you of Alone in the Dark. Okay.
What happened here last night? First, look around, figure out what happened. I ended up drinking alone. So who brought that second glass?
There must be CCTV, no? This for that. Oh, somebody's knocked this over.
Ugh. Did I do this? Sorry, Nick.
We play it. Ooh. I bet you can get play it. Oh, we are. We're actually playing it. Nice. I would love to know where this dead spot is, or the spot they can't get to you. Oh shit! What? For some reason I thought we were still pilled up. Where you going? There we go. If I get past level 1, I'll be happy. There we go. Oh, okay. I was going to try to do the music. It's after me. It was after me. Oh crap. Ooh, that was close. Got them all. Damn it. Rage quit. Can I get past level 2? Kill them all. Oh, you have to pick up the pill. Did not know that. Oh shit! I thought you could leave the pills for some reason. Level 3. I don't think I get this far. Oh, is that? I haven't played Pac-Man in such a long time. Big Pac-Man. All right, but actually, it is probably the full game. What if you get like an achievement for getting so far? What? There we go. Game over. There we go.
Finally beat Nick's high score.
Oh! Play an old
Wish you
favorite.
were here to take
Go.
it back.
I bought... did I beat the high score? Alright, cool. There you go. You can play Pac-Man in this game. So that's another reason for buying it. What's this? Broken bottle.
It might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night.
Yeah, let's just walk through it. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Right, so what we got over here?
Ripped. Did this happen yesterday, or was it always like that?
Got a feeling that we might have found most of... Oh, no, wait a second. Back. I think that's it for this place. No, maybe not.
These were sent scattering. Someone thrown into them?
Okay, let's just do one more time just to make sure we've got everything. We have to leave and that's it. Jukebox, we haven't done that. Oh, I mean we have, but not doing anything. Drum kit seems fine. think we've done everything, right? Wrong button. Oh, we cannot leave. Maybe we have to find everything before we can leave. Okay, what have I not done then? We've done... Went around everywhere, right? Bar stools is something. Oh, someone here.
What knocked this clock off the pillar? It
We
seems
got
there
clock.
was a fight. It could explain the blood on my shirt. Does it mean that I was involved? I won't be able to find out without more evidence.
Oh, wait a second. Someone over here. I didn't find everything. Beer!
Definitely not the wake Nick would have wished for. What a mess. Hope this wasn't me. Hugh's
Maybe
business card. Wonder why it's here.
Maybe we were drugged. I'm going to inspect this one last time, make sure I haven't missed anything. Nothing else. Alright. Can't leave, so what else have I missed? Above us. Done this.
They might have fallen off the table. Seems some people got rowdy last night.
Okay. Oh.
Joel's hat. Maybe we ended up having it out after all.
I don't think this has got anything. Sticky floor, but nothing to click on. I think... No, I was going to say, I think we need to pick up that bottle, but we can't get back through it. Right, that must be everything, right? We've done everything. So this was maybe moved. Doesn't exactly help us with finding out what happened though. Alright, I think I've been everywhere. At least 3 or 4 times now. Oh, wait a second. Aha!
The pot was completely shattered. Looked like it might have been kicked. Could be the same blood that was on my shirt.
Maybe he was helping somebody from bleeding? They were bleeding and he tried to help them?
The flowers are ruined. Looks like they were knocked over, then stepped on. DG. Dennis's initials. Was he involved in whatever happened? Wouldn't surprise me. I think I've seen enough to put together the pieces of what happened last night. Just gotta think it through.
RB! Okay, we're back in the mine thing.
At least I can always count on this place to make sense. Now to work out what happened while I was blacked out last night. I just need to think it through logically, throw out impossibilities. Until only the truth is left. I know I got into a fight, but it could have played out in many different ways.
Well, we
I
start
have to
with
think it through,
sitting.
find out what really happened. My memory ends here, but there's two... I was drinking on my own when someone approached me. I can't remember who it was, but I know we got into a fight. Obviously.
We pushed them backwards into that table. And then maybe against the wall when the clock fell down, maybe?
If I figure out how the fight went, I should figure out who my assailant was.
So, blah 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 blah, fight fight fight, pushes him back into here.
Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it. A broken glass, damaged seat. It's possible the fight made its way over here.
There. No, I think it went over here.
Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it.
Okay, so we've got that. Then... So, we've done that, so it comes over here. Not letting us do anything. Maybe I've got this wrong. Maybe they went over here first. Maybe they fought and went over to there and he pushed them back into the table.
Broken glass, damaged seat. It's possible the fight made its way over here.
I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing here because whatever I do, it doesn't seem to go forward enough. I still think that they came over here and then he was pushed towards the pillar.
Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it.
This is the next one, but it won't let us choose any more questions. What am I doing wrong here?
Broken glass, damaged seat. It's possible the fight made its way over here.
No.
Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. A person thrown into the pillar would do it.
Ooh, why is this not working? Why can't I... Why do I get another selection of questions? This should this not come up with a new question for me? Alright, I'm confused here. I don't understand why it's not continuing. I've chosen both and none of them seem to do anything. So what am I missing here? We've discovered it started off here. And then we went over to here. But why is it not letting me go past this? Where did it end? Oh, that's why we have to look for the... Okay. Well, I think after this, it probably went over to the jukebox.
The jukebox is not in the same place. Maybe it was involved in the fight somehow. That could be it. but I still have to figure out who was sitting next to me.
Got that. So let's go over here, see if we can figure out if there's an option over here. It's gonna be Joel. Has to be because the cap was left there.
Joel's cap. Maybe he provoked me again after I'd had a few.
But then again, it ended up over here, right? Let's just see what happens. Is that right? Then it ends up there.
If the
right?
fight had ended here, the bar wouldn't be such a mess.
But that's not the right way then. Something else happened. What it could have... Maybe I've got this wrong. Maybe it did go over to the seats first.
Broken glass, damaged seat. It's possible the fight made its way over here.
Yeah, so maybe it went over here. No, but then it wouldn't end there though. Yeah, that feels like that's not a solution.
Something hit the pillar with enough force to make the clock fall. The person thrown into the pillar would do it. One hell of a mess. This could definitely be the result of two people fighting.
Okay, and then after that... Maybe not, maybe... it has to be H.
Looks like not even the memorial board was spared by the brawl. This doesn't fit with the thing I found.
Yeah. The stage thing must have happened
One hell of a
after.
mess. This could... If the fight had ended here, the bar wouldn't be such a mess. That's Dennis's. I definitely wanted to shut him up last night. The pharmacist's business card. Hope I didn't start picking on the elderly. If the fight had ended here, the bar wouldn't be such a mess.
This is very confusing. I think it's something else then. Let's where's
That's
the bracelet?
Dennis's. I
Let's
definitely
put
wanted
this.
to shut him up last
Let's put
night.
this back to the stage.
Looks like I have the complete picture now.
You know, the man who talks to himself has an idiot for an
Fuck
audience.
off, Dennis.
I see why you have so many friends left in town.
Yeah, you would know about that.
At least my best friend never slept with my ex.
Oh, burn.
Who do you blame more, huh? The backstabbing asshole or the bitch who...
You don't talk about Anna or Nick that way.
You think you know who Nick was? Mr. Perfect? Give me a break. You have no idea. No one in this town does.
What are you talking about?
I'll show you. But not here.
Sam.
Meet me later at
Sam.
Ethan is coming back in through the front. At least I think it's him. You think it's him? I can't actually tell if you can't tell. What I know for sure is if it's Ethan, he may not be happy to find you here. So I strongly suggest you leave. And if you don't, well, tell him you're here to apologize about last night. You trashed up his bar and then broke. I don't have time to lose explaining myself to Ethan.
Yeah, Mike, I think it's time for me as well.
On the town's Miners' Day celebration.
Thank you very much for being here, though, dude.
Great timing. No time to dwell on that.
Focus. You tried Dennis's cell phone. No answer. So what now? Ask around, see if anyone's seen Dennis today. Maybe see if anything jogs my memory. I've heard worse plans.
Right, let's stop tonight around about here. I think that's a good place to stop anyway. Anyway, have a good night, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. And this will be up on YouTube at some point very soon. We'll see you back on Twitch in a couple of days, hopefully. Bye for now. Bye-bye.